What is up, you guys? This is Ghillie again from Pandemic Gameplay and FOD Gaming, and today I'll bring you another commentary on Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This is one of the classic Call of Duty games that I personally started off on. Call of Duty 4 was a really good game in the respect that it was probably one of the first modern warfare games that many people could be able to play on console, at least. A lot of the PC games had some more modern style games such as like Counter-Strike and stuff like that. But the console market really didn't have a good modern warfare based shooter other than Ghost Recon at the time. But when Call of Duty came out with Modern Warfare in, I think it was 2007, wasn't it, if I'm not mistaken, they really changed the game in terms of first-person shooter retrospect. The whole idea that you could play a Modern Warfare shooter on console and on multiplayer at least, and just play with modern guns just really was at the time amazing, because a lot of the games that were out at the time were World War II games, such as like all the Call of Duty series were World War II games until Modern Warfare came out. And I know even myself personally, when I was playing the Call of Duty, like Call of Duty 2, Big Red One, like the World War II games, I was always thinking to myself, I'm like, why don't they come out with a modern shooter? I mean, World War II games really get boring after a while after you play with the same guns and everything. You're like, oh, here's the Thompson, here's the MP40, here's this, here's that. I mean, it honestly gets boring after a while. But when they did come out with Call of Duty 4, I was really surprised. I mean, when I first played the game, it was amazing, hands down. Like, I literally like just went crazy over the game. I just kept playing it and playing it, especially the campaign mode. I remember, I think I probably would be in middle school about now. I remember I'd go to school, like, and I was like, this such like just-tasticness of the game. I would just talk to my friend. I'd be like, hey dude, what rank are you now? He's like, I'm 26. And I'm like, yeah, I'm catching up, dude. I'm like rank 10 right now. And it was just so funny at the time because everyone was talking about the game. Like, no matter if you were a gamer or not, you still like talked about it, at least if you were a male. But I'm telling you, this game really changed what people thought about in terms of modern shooters, and it will continue to be a classic in terms of first-person shooters for the console. I mean, you can't really compare this game to like Modern Warfare 3, which is the current Call of Duty out right now. I know some people will probably look at this back on this video when 3D gaming and everything takes off, and when Black Ops 2 comes out and everything, and everyone's just gonna be like, wow, I can't believe some kid would play this game. I mean, it looks so crappy. Look at the graphics. It looks so lame. But, I mean, the graphics at the time on this game were the top-of-the-line graphics in terms of console games. Like, this game set the bar. I mean, just imagine that you were locked in a basement for about 50 years, and all you could do was, play the story of a World War II game after you obviously know what World War II is. I mean, did I just say World War I? I meant World War II. You obviously know what World War II is, and you know Adolf Hitler and the Nazis, and you had to go kill them, and you gotta save the world from tyranny and everything. But I mean, imagine that you're locked in that basement and you had to play a game, and it told the same story over and over again. That's how it felt to me playing like the Call of Duty games before Modern Warfare came out. But that's just a little food for thought. I mean, I just really wanted to make this video to talk about Call of Duty 4, and I don't know, like what do you guys think about it? Do you think Call of Duty 4 is a really classic game? Do you think it sucked? I mean, because I know a lot of people actually got started off on Modern Warfare 2. That was a hugely popular game. And even Black Ops 2. I know a lot of people started off on Black Ops 2. I mean, honestly, not as many people started out on Call of Duty 4 as compared to, like, you know, Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops. I mean, Black Ops was a crazy popular game. I remember even at my school, like, my friend, she's a girl, and, like, she got an Xbox for the first time, like, last Christmas or whatever, and she got Black Ops, and she was just like, hey, man. I was like, hey. And she's like, She's like, you got an Xbox? I'm like, no. And she's like, well, I've been playing Black Ops. And I'm like, oh my god, really? And I mean, that just goes to show you, like, they target audiences, not just like males, but females as well, like, by the game. It's crazy, like, how many people play these games now. And I'm just like, wow, you know. Like, I gotta admit, Infinity Ward does some really good marketing. I mean, they can really reach out to people in terms of getting people to buy their game. I mean, just look at the sales for Black Ops. I mean, it just devastated all other games previously sold. Like, you couldn't even compare it in terms of video games. Like, it seemed like it wasn't even a video game. It seemed like it was like the Titanic all over again, like a movie or something being released. But I think a lot of people are starting to realize that now, that video games are actually like becoming really popular in terms of like the community and everything. And I know myself personally that they become really popular, not just for just like gamers, but everyone in general is playing it. And that can lead to a lot of good things and a lot of bad things. That could lead to a lot of like kids playing it, which I personally have experienced. I know my my parents, their friends' kids, their friends' sons, my parents' friends' sons play Call of Duty a lot, and they have Call of Duty 4, I think they have Black Ops, World at War, and a lot of other Call of Duties, but they do play the games a lot, and they're not even 13. I think one of them's like 11 or 10 or 11, and the other one's like 6, I think, or something around that age, and they play Call of Duty. And they always talk to me when we meet up with them and everything. They're like, hey man, what rank you and stuff? And I'm like, dude, man. They're like, you play Modern Warfare 3, you've played a lot, man? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm playing Call of Duty 4. And they're like, that's such an old game. And I'm like, well, that's what I grew up on, you know. I mean, people are gonna look back at like all these games that we've grown up on, and even Modern Warfare 3, and it's gonna be so popular, and people are gonna be like, man, you played a game like that, really? And I'm just gonna be looking at them and be like, yep, those are the games of the day, you know. And I mean, really, these are just like gonna be the classics of our days when we get older. I mean, you guys probably don't even think about that right now, but when you get older, and like, I don't know if any of you are gonna have kids or not. That's kind of a long way down the road, but it's kind of awkward if you get what I'm saying, talking about having kids and stuff. It just creeps me out, considering that I'm not the age of that. But despite that, when you talk to people, when you get older down the road, you're just gonna be like, man, I remember the days, you know. I remember the days when I could play games like this and be on like a 20 kill streak. And I know probably when I get older, I'm gonna be like an old man. I'm gonna be like, oh, what you son is doing over here? And they're gonna be like, we're playing Call of Duty 20 on the Xbox 5 million, and we're using 5D gaming glasses on our 500-inch super small LED TVs. And I'm gonna be like, man, you son just got it made. And that's another thing on the subject of TVs. Like, what do you guys play on, like, as far as TVs and everything? Because I know I play on like I think it's a 20-inch Emerson LCD. I honestly don't like playing on like bigger screen TVs. I don't know why. It seems like I do worse when I play on bigger TVs. You'd think that you'd do better, you know, considering that you have like a larger, I wouldn't say larger view, because the viewing's the same. It's not like you're gonna get a larger view with a bigger TV. Well, you are, but I mean, like, in terms of game and stuff, it's still 1080p. But again, like, I like playing on smaller televisions. I don't know why. It seems like I play better. It's like I focus better, you know. And even with like my 20-inch, like, I sit like right in front of it when I play it. Because when I play, I have to focus like 100% on the game to play. If I don't, then I either do bad or I just do average. And if I want to get awesome gameplays and stuff, then I want to do that. Look at me bragging about myself. Look at these awesome gameplays, guys. It's so amazing. But I think that'll be about it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the commentary, and subscribe to my channel, the FOD channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.